two teams ready to square off. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. He'll look to throw. He'll throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play for the Panthers. 31 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, it is Hubbard. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
That one, take it in. That's Teteroa McMillan. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll go for it with Hubbard. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
And it was probably a little bit closer than they would have preferred, but the decision to go for it pays off as they get just enough to extend this drive.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Now, faking the give.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Panthers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point is good. And the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Princely Umanmielen is there to make the play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Robinson. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he is going to have that Falcons 1st down. As this defense is unable to hold, gain of 7 on that 3rd and 2.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. A gift, and here comes Robinson. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter.
Falcons 1st down.
The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. It's Penix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. On the give, it's Robinson. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Another run here for Robinson. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. Back to the end zone. He's got it. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
London brought in motion. On 1st down, it's Penix. Out to his right. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Falcons. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
That was just a complete coverage breakdown, Mike, and I'm not exactly sure what they were trying to do, but somewhere along the way they just lost the tight end, and he ends up scoring one of the more easier touchdowns he's going to have throughout the season.
York, good on the extra point. And the Falcons move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Horn now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Give him 10 more on that one, and another first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. There's a handoff to Hubbard. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
And running at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Second down, 8 yards to go. Now this time they'll look to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Going now, Penix on first down. Short throw taken by Pitts. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
He'll throw. It's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run it here with Robinson. And he finds a seam and takes it down to the 3. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Let's go. Hawk 7.
That one incomplete. Perfect, outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
For the field goal. A 20-yard attempt.
York's kick is good. And the Falcons build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
Really impressive way to close out this first half. I mean, you think about it, Mike, they come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break, so they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession in the second half.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready, ready. Set up.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let one go down the middle. That ball bouncing around and it's finally caught. Wow. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
And I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught, and it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Moore going in motion. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Pitts is the man in motion. On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Second down and 3. Pitts is the man in motion. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Penix. The second down throw is incomplete.
Well, it's probably one of the most used cliches in football, but I think this is probably the appropriate use of a missed opportunity. I mean, he's open in the end zone. All he has to do now is catch it. So that's a play they're going to look back on at the end of this game and say, man, we let that one slip away.
On third down, Penix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. They'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He finds McMillan downfield, and it's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
At the 38-yard line.
To the air now on first and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Second down and 10.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Ooh. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 27.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
First down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He was brought down by Caden Ellis. It's a gain of 5.
They'll break the huddle.
Brings up
It's second and 5.
At the 7-yard line.
Back to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
And he is not going to get to the goal line attack. He's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing here on third and goal. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Kenarella McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg, sometimes we say it too often, that was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want his defender to return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now, after that last snap, we have an injured player. It's Bijan Robinson, who's in some pain down there. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go play action now with Penix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
On first down, they'll stay with Algier on the ground. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
60 Bison, 65, 70 Timberwolves.
They'll go right back to Algier. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Tyler Algier. Touchdown Atlanta. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in. That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's across midfield. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 55 yards on the game. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Now they'll set up to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Head to 60, head to 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. Over the middle, that's his tight end Pitts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll run with Algier. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
A give up the middle to Algier. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
We'll go again here with Algier. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
On
3rd down, here's a run by Algier. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. It's fourth down looming. On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Here's first down.
Hawk 70. Hey, smash Bronco.
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's got it downfield. Myers the connection. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, you have to score twice. It's first and 10. He'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just no...
And for a third time today, he's intercepted.
Intercepted by the Falcons. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground without gear. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Here comes second and 4.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
Receiver in motion. Going right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Play me over right where I began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats. Head held high, I haunt these streets. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep. One more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats. Head held high, I haunt these streets. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep. One more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the rock. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop. Jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Things I need you. Down when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went for a drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get sold. Son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Had a load of fun, my parents' cat.